Welcome to True Crime Tragic. Today's video is about the most painful betrayal of trust in history. A family had been living in their home for several generations until one day when they decided to sell it. They only did this after they had discovered a horrifying secret that was hidden from them for decades. What was that secret? You're about to find out. But before we begin, please subscribe so you can be notified whenever we upload new videos. Also, all the images used in this video are either under the public domain or have been released under a Creative Commons license. So let's take a look at some facts about the unbelievable house. Fact 1. The house was an old one. The exact date that the house was built is not known. However, it is said that it was constructed sometime in the mid-19th century by the Phelps family. When it was first built, the house consisted of just 2 rooms and a dirt floor. Over time, more rooms were added and the dirt floor was replaced with wooden planks. Throughout its existence, the house had seen better days. By the time that the Phelps family sold the property, the building was in serious need of repair. Fact 2. The Phelps family were the original owners. It isn't clear when the Phelps family purchased the property or how long they had owned it before they decided to sell it. However, we do know that they were the original owners. That was until 1864, when Thomas and Mary Phelps passed away. Their son, Robert Phelps, then became the owner of the property. Robert would live here until his passing in 1903. And if that wasn't strange enough, his son, also called Robert Phelps, would then become the owner of the house. This Robert died in 1975, meaning that the Phelps family had lived in the home for over 100 years. Fact 3. The Phelps family had been keeping a secret. Throughout the years, the family kept quiet about the fact that they had once enslaved people. In 2018, while the house was being prepared for auction, some items were discovered in the attic. These items included shackles, a straitjacket, and a box filled with slave documents. Some of those documents dated back to 1850. Many of the documents related to the sale of a woman named Rose. She was described as an Okmulgee girl from South Carolina. The family obviously didn't want anyone to know that they had once been slave owners, which is why they kept it such a closely guarded secret for so many years. Fact 4. Why did they finally sell the house? After the family uncovered the dark secrets from their past, they knew that they could no longer continue living in the home. They put the house up for auction with an opening bid of $1. They hoped that someone would buy the house and restore it to its former glory. However, they probably didn't expect the amount of money that the house would eventually sell for. Fact 5. Who bought the house? John and Becky Stalnaker were the couple who purchased the house. They were well aware of the history of the home before they made the purchase. As soon as they had the keys in their hands, they began working on restoring it. They planned to open a bed and breakfast in the home once renovations are complete. They've already completed work on the main floor and the master bedroom. At the moment, they don't plan to renovate the remaining rooms. Instead, they will leave them as they are so that guests can experience what life was like during the 19th century. Fact 6. How much was the house worth? The stalkers didn't pay $1 for the home. Sure, that was the opening bid, but the house eventually sold for much more than that. Fact 7. Where is the house located? The house is located near Charleston, South Carolina. The town that it's situated in is called Mount Pleasant. It's on a street called Old Village. Fact 8. What does the house look like today? The house looks very different today than it did when it was first built. As mentioned, it has more than 2 rooms now and the dirt floor has been replaced. There are wooden floors throughout the home. Some of the walls have also been removed to create larger rooms. The home features 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. Outside, there are white walls and shutters on most of the windows. The roof has been repaired, and there are flower boxes on the windowsills. Overall, the house looks beautiful, but it's quite clear that it has seen better days. It's definitely in need of renovation, but that is exactly what the new owners plan to do. Fact 9. What kind of secrets does the house hold? We may never know the full truth about what went on inside the house while the Phelps family lived there. However, the journals and other documents found in the attic may hold the answers we seek. Perhaps someday, someone will come across more documents that shed light on what really happened inside the house. Maybe there are more secrets hidden within its walls that will be discovered in the future. Fact 10. Could you stay in the house tonight? If you were given the opportunity to stay in the house tonight, would you accept the invitation? I personally wouldn't be able to fall asleep if I knew that the people who had lived there before me had owned slaves. I would feel terrible knowing that I was staying in the same place where those poor souls had suffered. What about you? Would you be brave enough to spend the night alone in the house? Let us know in the comments section below, and make sure to stay updated with more information about the house. Now that you know the dark history behind the house, what are your thoughts about it? Let us know in the comments below. Also, please like the video, and if you've learned something new, give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe so you can see more videos like these. Take care and goodbye.